Hopkins told me that he feels he favors Crawford because he's seen Crawford have to adjust in the ring, and he said he didn't really hasn't seen Spence adjust, but because he's seen Crawford have to adjust in the ring, and he said he didn't really hasn't seen Spence adjust, but Sean Porter told me, he's like, well, Spence kind of made an adjustment like with Mikey, right? Like first he started boxing and realized, hey, this is working, and that's an adjustment of not trying to like run somebody over. It's like, all right, let me adjust, let me keep going with what's happening. Would you agree with that maybe Terrence is better at adjusting than Spence, or is it maybe we just don't see it as, it's not as apparent with Spence?
The thing is this, I think that, I think there's one thing that has worked for Spence, and he's capitalized on it. But I've seen him adjust. I mean, to me it was very important because I've gotten asked this question a lot too. But was important his performance in his last fight, and it was something else, man. It was something that I hadn't seen from him in a few fights, and I just think it was just because I think he adjusted a lot in this fight.
Ladies and gents, it's with the cleanup gang, and I don't miss nothing at all. So if you guys didn't see my post that I made to the boxing community, I apologize for I was gone this long because I was going through a lot of shit. I went to the doctor. They told me that I had a high blood pressure. I was stressing out about a lot of shit that I couldn't control. My birthday recently just passed, like 3 days ago. August 16th. I didn't even really do nothing. I just went out with the fam, but I wasn't in a good space. I wasn't in a good mental space to come on here and give you guys great content. But I'm back, and y'all know when I'm back, I'm coming with full force, and I'm coming with receipts and shit, right? So I don't know who's this guy that they just interviewed, but I don't know why they give these guys interview time, right? And it's sad that when people talk about Errol Spence Jr. making adjustments, they talk about Mikey Garcia, right? And you guys see on the screen right here, Mikey Garcia is a fucking featherweight. Y'all talking about Errol Spence Jr. making an adjustment to a featherweight, right? A featherweight that is 5'6", with a 68 arm reach. Look at Errol Spence Jr. He's 5'10", with a 72 arm reach. Mind you, Errol Spence Jr. started his career at 154. So you're comparing a junior middleweight, right, to a fucking featherweight, right? And they are really talking about why didn't Errol Spence Jr. made an adjustment to Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia did not belong at 147. He lost his last fight to Sandor Martin and then moved back down to 140. He did not belong at 147 at all. So it's sad that when y'all talk about Errol Spence Jr. making an adjustment in a fight, y'all talking about Mikey Garcia, the smallest welterweight there has been in the welterweight division. 5'6", with a 68 arm reach, a fucking featherweight. That's who Errol Spence Jr. made an adjustment against, right? So my question to y'all was, why didn't Errol Spence Jr. make an adjustment to this right here? Ming, mong, ming, mong, ming. Ming, ming, mong. Mong, mong. Ming, ming. Ming, ming, ming. Mong, mong. Ming, ming, ming. Ming. Bing, bong. Bong. Bing, bing, bing. Bing. Bing, ying, ying. Bang, bang, bang. Bing, bing, bing. I need that question to be answered. Where was the adjustment against Sean Porter? A Sean Porter that started his career at junior middleweight. Where was the adjustment to Sean Porter, right? Y'all could talk about him making an adjustment to Mikey Garcia. That's a fucking featherweight, right? And a lot of people is talking about, oh, Errol Spence Jr. boxed Mikey Garcia very well. Why didn't Errol Spence Jr. box Mikey Garcia and knock out Mikey Garcia? Why he didn't knock out Mikey Garcia? And I'm going to break the fucking news to y'all. Errol Spence Jr. had a rehydration clause on his fucking ass, right? Mikey Garcia slapped the rehydration claw on his ass, so he couldn't rehydrate to the weight that he wanted to, right? He couldn't rehydrate to 170, you feel me? Because they slapped the rehydration claw on his ass, right? They slapped a rehydration claw on his ass. He could not rehydrate up to 170 pounds, so he didn't have the strength to knock out Mikey Garcia. He had the size, right? 5'10" to a fucking 5'6" fighter, bro. A 68 arm reach fighter to a 72 arm reach fighter, bro. He had the size, he had the arm reach, and he had the power to keep Mikey Garcia at bay. So Mikey Garcia felt Errol Spence Jr. power, so he wasn't trying to take a lot of gamble in that fight. So that's why the fight looked one-sided like that, bro. But he didn't have the power to knock out Mikey Garcia because he couldn't rehydrate up to the weight that he normally do. That's where how he gains his strength. He gains his strength off rehydration. If he's supposed to fight at his regular weight, he couldn't do none of the shit. Bro, if Errol Spence Jr. fights at 147, or fights at 155, and him and Bud fight at 155, he's gonna get fucked up. Hard body, bro. He needs that rehydration to sit here, and probably that's why the fight is taking long too, because they probably slapped the rehydration claw on his ass, like what I said in the past. You feel me? He cannot make adjustments to fighters that are fucking big and fighters that can move, bro. You've seen Sean Porter made him feel, and he did not make an adjustment. He beat Sean Porter by fucking luck, right? Both of them was head to head, right? They both head was together, and Errol Spence Jr. landed a shot on Sean Porter. It wasn't that he made an adjustment against Sean Porter, right? Because it was a split fucking decision. A judge thought Errol Spence Jr. lost. I thought Errol Spence Jr. lost. When I went through the fight round by round, Sean Porter clearly. When Sean Porter won his round, it was very clear. Errol Spence Jr., it was like, okay, either of them could have won that round. But he didn't beat Sean Porter convincingly, bro. He got lucky. He got fucking lucky, and it was a split decision. Why couldn't he make an adjustment against Sean Porter? That's what I want to fucking know, bro. Why he didn't make an adjustment against Sean Porter? There was no adjustment. But y'all talking about a nigga that actually moved back down to 140, right? Errol Spence Jr. was able to make an adjustment against Mikey Garcia. What the fuck do you think's happened to Mikey Garcia? Mikey Garcia getting there with Terrence Crawford. What do y'all think would have happened to Mikey Garcia? Y'all would not even talk about no adjustment being made. He would have got knocked the fuck out. And it's crazy that y'all talk about Errol Spence Jr. boxing skills against Mikey Garcia, but y'all don't talk about him not be able to knock out Mikey Garcia, a fucking featherweight. That shit is mad weird when y'all talk about that Mikey Garcia situation. Why is that the only fighter y'all talk about Errol Spence Jr. making an adjustment to, which is a fucking featherweight? That's 5'6" with a 68 arm reach. That doesn't even sound like a fucking welterweight. What is wrong with y'all niggas? What is wrong with y'all niggas? I don't understand it, bro. Mikey Garcia and Terrence Crawford are not the same fighter at all. Terrence Crawford is a better counterpuncher and way more meaner than Mikey Garcia. He's way more meaner. He's 5'8" with a 74 arm reach, bro. Errol Spence Jr. is not going to be able to keep Terrence Crawford at bay with a jab. He's going to have to deal with his fucking jab himself. He's going to have to deal with movement. And a lot of people don't realize in that clip, we've seen Sean Porter was able to land body shots on Errol Spence Jr. and made him uncomfortable. Terrence Crawford is notorious at landing body shots, bro. Errol Spence Jr., he loves body shots, but he cannot take body shots, bro. Y'all niggas gotta know boxing when y'all talk about that Mikey Garcia situation, because Mikey Garcia is a featherweight. He's a featherweight, bro. That's 5'6" with a 68 arm reach, bro. He's fighting a nigga that's 5'10" with a 72 arm reach. What is wrong with y'all niggas? Stop talking about Mikey Garcia that lost to Sando Martin in his last fight and decided that he's gonna move that back down to 140. He is not. He don't belong at that weight class. That's just it. You feel me? If he would have fought Keith Thurman, he would have got fucked up. If he would have fought Sean Porter, he would have got fucked up. If he would have fought Danny Garcia, he would have got fucked up. He wouldn't be able to last in the ring with the top competitors, the so-called top competitors at 147, bro. He wouldn't be able to do it. Terrence Crawford would have ended Mikey Garcia in the ring. So stop talking about, oh, Errol Spence Jr. made an adjustment to Mikey Garcia, because Mikey Garcia is a fucking featherweight, bro. If you make adjustment, if you look at the fight with him and Kell Brook, he didn't make no fucking adjustment against Kell Brook. Kell Brook was weight drained, and he kept on going to the body to Kell Brook. You feel me? He went to the body, and then he went to Kell Brook eye. Went to the body. Went to Kell Brook eye. Kell Brook was weight drained. right? And he attacked Kell Brook Eye. That's the reason why but he wasn't adjusting to Kell Brook. He didn't adjust to Ugas. He said it himself. Ugas comes forward, and he's the bigger guy. So if Ugas come forward, he's gonna be able to stop Ugas, and that's exactly what he did. He don't make an adjustment against nobody, bro. You feel me? And that's the reason why he's gonna lose, bro. Because you cannot make adjustment against a nigga that has the IQ as Terrence Ball Crawford, and that has the arm reach, and probably has a strength advantage too. You feel me? You cannot make an adjustment to that. There's no way you're gonna make an adjustment to a nigga that is making an adjustment to you. Like, bro, like I don't get when these niggas talk about the Terrence Ball Crawford and the Errol Spence Jr. analysis. Y'all don't talk real shit. Y'all talk about Errol Spence Jr. pressure. Errol Spence Jr. wasn't able to pressure Sean Porter because Sean Porter moved around. He took away Errol Spence Jr. Ability to pressure. He took that shit away from him. And he made Errol Spence Jr. very uncomfortable. Terrence Ball Crawford has movements. Y'all niggas gotta talk real shit, bro. When you talk about him being able to pressure, he cannot pressure fighters that move. You feel me? You can only pressure a nigga that stand there. So when y'all talk about the Mikey Garcia shit, I just laugh because that's the only fighter that y'all talk about him making adjustment to, and the nigga was a featherweight with a 6'8" arm reach and 5'6", bro. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Do y'all niggas know boxing, bro? Do y'all know boxing? Do y'all actually know boxing, bro? I don't think y'all know boxing. But y'all see it yourself. Y'all see Errol Spence Jr. wasn't able to make an adjustment to Showtime Sean Porter that is very big, very physical, right? And was giving Errol Spence Jr. different looks. He was going in and out, right? He was making Errol Spence Jr. uncomfortable because Errol Spence Jr. didn't know what he was seeing with Sean Porter, because he was feeling Sean Porter's strength and he was seeing Sean Porter's boxing. So he wasn't able to make an adjustment to that. Terrence Ball Crawford is 5'8" with a 74 arm reach. That is the most accurate puncher in boxing and the best counter puncher in boxing right now. How the fuck can you make an adjustment to that? Y'all let me know, bro. Y'all let me know, bro. You feel me? But so that's all I got for y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all share this video if y'all enjoy this content. Make sure y'all hit that subscription button. That's all I got for y'all, and I'm out.